I thought I might get this. So the modern mystic, I admit that my philosophy is, you know, pro will. That there's a lineage and a genealogy to my philosophy that does that has embraced will and thinks it's an important question. And I've decided it is an important question, and that's prior to my conversation with the modern mystic. So I thought he might pull something like this. Oh, okay, you've got some sort of ology going based on will. In that case, sorry to have bothered you. So you're really surprised that the people willing to spend their time on the internet defending will might be people that have a vested interest in will. That surprised you. You want a defense from people that don't care, perhaps. Well, good luck on that. And also the implication that you don't have an axe to grind, this determinist axe to grind, that there's only one future. And that doesn't affect you. Listen, I'm just being honest with you about all of the motivations. My arguments are still arguments on their own and can be judged on their own. The fact that I should tell you that I have some biases to try to invent these arguments in defense of will, well, you could have assumed that. And I didn't know we were supposed to be having one of these lame liars kind of conversations where we don't admit our own sensibilities. I mean, maybe that's your problem. You think you're totally unbiased. You won't admit your biases because you honestly don't think you have any. You don't think that you are choosing some principles because they're agreeable to you and others because they're not. No, you are doing something else entirely. Or are you doing anything? Oh, that's right, you're not actually doing anything. It's just happening through your body. Well, yeah, I believe in will. I'm willing to admit that. I'm willing to admit both my historical reasons why, and but certainly I'm willing to admit that to me, I think the problem of philosophy is how to control the will and make it stronger and have a better and healthier, a better influence in the life. Help us get what we think we want from life, and in my case, I mean by that a peaceful living situation where we can exist, in some kind of harmony with the system around us and this sort of thing. And I want to use the will to accomplish that. I think we can do that. I think that if I have the will to build a bridge, then I can invent and find the will to invent engineering and do so. But anyway, this is just crap. Yeah. Sorry to have bothered me. Yeah. So you expect that here you are, this anti-will zealot, where everybody in the world, 99% thinks this is even a silly question. Of course they think they have will. And yet somebody's willing to take their time anyway, even though we've already got most of the world agreeing with us about will. We're willing to take the time to argue with you and take your arguments seriously. But the fact that we believe in will and are willing to admit that means that somehow we're not worthy. Just all you people that don't believe in will, one of them should try to convince you of will. Well, whatever. If you can't understand my arguments without such an ad hom like this, and this fallacy, this kind of guilt by association with my motivations, so what? I mean, I'm proud to say that I'm more honest with my motivations than you seem to be. So, yeah, that was not a good moment.